Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday Musings. So in the Gospel of Luke, there is a story, and in fact I think it's in the other Gospels as well, of a woman who has been dealing with an issue of blood. What we call menopause today. And she's been dealing with it for 12 years, which is quite a long time to be dealing with that issue. And the story says that many doctors have tried to treat her, but for whatever reason was not able to help her. And there happened to be this day when Jesus is out and about, and all these crowds are gathered around him, and he's talking with people, and he's trying to get away to get to his next place, but he keeps getting inconvenienced by all these huge crowds that are gathering around him. And the woman who is mentioned in this story finds Jesus in this crowd and makes her way to him in a desperate attempt to try and find some relief to her pain and her suffering, with the idea that maybe if I touch the hem of his garment, something will happen. Don't know what it is, but something will happen. And so she does that. And as soon as she touches the hem of his garment, he says, "Who touched me? My power left me." And then there's this exchange that he has with the woman and says, go, your faith has healed you. And she no longer has that issue. What I like about that story, besides the miracle, is the fact that her yearning for the ability to touch Jesus, to find some relief, I think is very similar to our human need for connection. All of us yearn to have some type of physical manifestation of us being connected to other people, to a community that's bigger than us, and to a whole system, really, that's bigger than us. Because we always want to feel like in the end, we're not alone. In the end, there's something that is calling us out into a much deeper, a much richer way of living. And I wonder too how when we find ourselves, especially in our current age in the United States, we have high rates of mental health issues, particularly around loneliness. There's a lot of studies that have been done within the last few years that high rates of loneliness have gone up, especially during the time of the pandemic. And I wonder that maybe if we took a note from this woman in this story and had enough faith to take that yearning for connection out and extend it into the world, that maybe that one, what we call in psychology, a bid for connection, that bid that we make to go out, maybe for drinks with friends, to take a risk and maybe go do a new hobby, whatever it might be, maybe that yearning for connection might pull us out into the crowd enough that we can touch that hem of the garment of Christ, of the sacred, of the human experience, and maybe find a little bit of healing, a little bit of respite in that experience, in that adventure. So remember, dear friends, that life is short and we do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and this day and every day, follow those yearnings for connection and touch the hem of the garment of Christ.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.